thing is making noise. It's staticking. I don't know why. All right. Well, I'm not doing any programming right now. I'm going to do C++ at some point. Okay. So, no programming right now. How do we even, I don't know. Can I make this full screen? It's as close as it'll get. Man, I guess I'm going to record everything related to the company shit, since I'm waiting on my LLC to be fully made now. I got this scent diffuser. Okay. I was testing it out a second ago. Can I zoom this in? Excuse me. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nope. Excuse me. Configure video, please. How do I do it? It doesn't pull up. Oh, there it is. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, I have this scent diffuser thing, and the end goal, is to connect, well, the first sub goal is to figure out how to power it on and off with my computer. Because right now, it cannot do that. Right now, I have to press a button. So, it seems like I can probably, I don't know how circuits or any of that shit works. I took calculus-based physics 1 and 2, but I don't remember much because I haven't had to use it. And I was kind of in cram mode back then. I wasn't studying to retain the knowledge because I didn't think that I would need anything. So, I don't know. I didn't take circuits or anything. I mean, I think there were some circuits. I remember drawing resistors and shit, but closed circuits. But that's about all I remember. And ohms and amperes and inductance. Whatever an inductor is. Okay, bro, I'm so weak. There we go. Apparently I'm not. Okay. So, I was looking at Arduinos, which are, I guess, these fucking microcontroller things. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know where that came from. Oh, it must have been under this. Oh, that's the power button. Gotcha. So there's a power button, and there's a button here to turn this guy on and off. And there's a little circuit board, I guess that's what this is called. It's a SD01 circuit board. Guess it's USB power. Yeah, because of that. The USB mini. It has red, green, and blue lights. Don't know what this thing is. Maybe that's the power. Maybe it looks like a mini version. Oh, well, you can't see anything. What the fuck am I doing? How about I do this? Maybe? Okay. I guess I'll record this, right? So there's the USB power. There's a button. The button. And then there is some sort of like a mini processor looking thing. And then, I don't know, there's no humidity detector thing here, so there's some sort of little like copper wiring, little solenoid looking thing, and then some sort of RGB stuff. So some sort of lighting stuff, I guess. Something, that's gotta be the light. This thing here, that white thing, it says RGB next to it. And then there's, oh, I can just pop this out. Okay, cool. So this, I guess, apparently you can take a liquid and vibrate the surface of it really quickly to somehow atomize it. I don't really know how that works. It seems like, oh, okay, everything's just falling apart. There's a cotton tube. Zoom this out. There's a cotton tube in this thing, and there's a spring at the bottom, but the spring doesn't come out, which is cool. Easier. And then, oh, there was a metal thing. Oh, it's this. So, this guy gets held in place. Oops, not even there at all. It's the wrong spot. This guy is held in place here. Skin is too white for this shit. You know what? It's the mouse pad. That's what it is. And then the spring holds this cotton swab so that, I guess it's not capillary action, but the water comes up through this, and it's this tiny little bit of amount of water which gets pressed up between. So there's basically a sponge that brings water up to this very tippy top level, and at the very top, this guy is slammed on top, where it's this rubber that surrounds some piece of metal, and something happens. I guess it vibrates, maybe. Oh, I guess I can plug it in and turn it on. Find out what the fuck it does. I think it vibrates and somehow vibratory action. I don't know what they would call that. And I guess it atomizes water. Oh, okay. So now that's on. Oh! Is that... I can't tell if I'm tripping or not. If it's... I can't tell if it's hot as fuck or not. Oh! Wait, that's 100% hot. Can I see it with the naked eye? Oh, it is! It's doing these micro little vibrations. I can't tell. Oh, I can barely tell. Wow. I can barely see that. This thing is hot as... Oh my. Feeling it with my... Like, I'm pushing my fingers against it. It feels hot. I mean, I might be tripping. Am I tripping? I'm putting it against my nose so I can feel it. I guess I'll just do this, huh? How is the camera normally? Oh, it's normally not so damn big. That's why. Okay, I'll keep it here. I thought it was getting warm. I guess not. Maybe it's just placebo. I just want to see, just to learn. Yeah, I can see how people get into robotics and shit. Building things and understanding systems. Oh, 100% it's getting hot. Oh my god. Okay. Or it's just the electricity. Maybe it's not necessarily the heat. It's just like shocking the shit out of my finger. That last one felt more like a shock. Or it could have just been a fast burn. I couldn't tell. Alright, I don't really want to do that again. Okie dokie. So, I saw apparently these parts are super cheap. This thing was only like $6, so it seems like they basically charge $6 for some plastic pieces. So they probably make a good bit. It probably cost them like $1 for this. Then they lose some with shipping and excuse me. I guess I can put this all kind of back together. Does that even fit through there? I don't know. Oh, it probably does. Which probably isn't good. Maybe it's good? I don't know. Alright. Okay, so this thing's staying back together for now, and then it's going to go in a corner. So I have all the rest out. Point is that this... Oh, well, I should have been recording, but whatever. Or looking down. So the point is, when this thing gets turned on, the light turns to the colored version, or the, like, purple version. And then this thing in here, this little... Let me zoom the fuck back in. Not VS Code, please. Okay. I press this button, and then the LED shines purple, showing me that it's on and it's vibrating constantly, this thing. And somehow this vibrating action takes this tiny little thin film of water, just barely present at the top. Well, I guess it's that has saturated the top of a sponge, and it somehow takes that thin little layer of water and just like spreads it out. How does it even come out of there? I guess it atomizes it and it like particleizes it. I don't even know what you say. And brings it. Which way was the top? I guess this is the top. Damn, I don't remember. And brings it up and around this rubber to come out to the top. So it looks like taking a break from C++ for a sec here, but it's basically like there's this rubber layer surrounding this metal piece, and there's a sponge that comes all the way up to the very tip and is actually pressing up against this metal piece here. So there's water and it's saturated. And this guy comes to the circuit board where there's a button for power, and when I press it, it turns this guy on to either constant or 3 second on, 3 second on off. Oh, I guess, yeah. Yeah. So it'll vibrate this guy, which for whatever physics reason makes the tippy top layer of this water turn into a gas. I guess it vaporizes it. Well, it was hot as fuck, so maybe it's technically evaporating the tippy top, and for whatever reason, I guess because the rest of the sponge is saturated, the vapor doesn't have anywhere else to go because this is all rigid. There's nowhere else for the air to go, the water to go. This thing is already fully saturated. I mean, assuming that. If the vapor doesn't have anywhere to go, I mean, I figure it could go back down, but it seems like it's being forced out the top because of that. So the action is vibrates plus heat. So it's a vibration plus heat right here, which makes the water go water up. So it turns into a gas. Water turns into gas and then goes and then comes out the tippy top. So my goal is to use C++ to press this button, and I don't know what I would need to do to press that button, because it looks like everything here is soldered on. I guess that's how you say SOLDER, soldering. I don't like that. Soldering sounds cooler. Soldering? Yeah, I'm gonna say solder because it sounds cooler. Yeah, these little bits that power this guy's vibration are hard stuck on here. But apparently you can get this guy as just a piece. All of this is this little vibrating piece of metal surrounded by this rubber washer looking guy. Oh, we can just take him right out. So this guy vibrates with power for reasons unknown, and then the rubber washer goes around it, and then boom. So oh, excuse me. I've seen videos online where people identified the power sources of things and then just decided when to power it based using code. So you would use C++, and then I guess you flash it. I guess you somehow make it so that you can control an Arduino with that. And then, which is some microcontroller little computer thing that can control this little vaporizer thing. And when you can control that thing with the little computer, and you can control the computer with your with the little computer, the Arduino with your big computer, then fucking golden. So the trick is figuring out how to control this. I mean, I guess I understand the mechanism for having this guy work. You just have to push water up between a vibrating piece of metal in a saturated area where the water can't go. So the water has to go that way. Yeah. Okay. So I basically need an on-off button that powers this guy. Okay. And then figure out how to do that with C++. And then figure out how to use C++, or how to control that C++ from function calls in Unreal Engine. But the first step is figure out how to activate that from my computer from the get-go. Cool. Okay, I'll just put this over here. Alright, I don't really know. I guess I'll just look some stuff up and do some research real quick. See this? Yeah? Cool. Okay. Guess we're back to biz. Biz as usual. Camera good? Okay. Alright, time to go watch some people's YouTube videos. I guess I'm probably good. It's fair use, right? Okay. Alright. And I think some guy had an identical one of these too. The what is it called? Excuse me. Like this. So he had one. That's not it. This guy's like a big custom one. He has one of those things too. So it's a little piece of metal that gets powered. This is DIY. We don't need that. We need... No. Ultrasonic. Bro, what happened? I'm shopping? I've never even clicked this before. Excuse me. Okay. So Arduino going on here. There's a lot of shit going on. It has humidifying and whatnot. I don't need that. I just need an on-off button using code. Here we go. Basically, I need to figure out how to turn this thing on and off instead of with a button, with a code button. Let's see. Fair use. Fuck it. These are teaching purposes. I'm teaching myself, yo. Anything else? Factual works? Yeah. Doesn't harm anything. Sounds good to me. Okay. So this guy, what else did we do? Oh, I accidentally opened up 2 tabs. Oh, great. Okay. So the point is there's this relay guy here which controls power. So it seems like a relay is there's an input and an output. So power going to this. And let's say it's on already. It's on always. And I want to be able to turn it on and off. Well, if power is always coming in, I can add a relay, which is basically a door, like a gate that I can determine whether here's part 2, part 1 of this. Here's the same cable. I can determine whether power gets through to this guy by opening the gate so that it gets through, or by closing the gate like a switch. Seems like that's what the relay is. So here's a relay for that to control on and off. DHT, I think, was the humidifier. something density, humidifier, temperature, DHC maybe. Power module MB102. Spray module. Maybe this whole thing is the spray module then. It looks pretty fucking similar. Okay. So maybe I can bypass this button by just powering this thing somewhere else. Power somewhere else to do it. But it'd be cool if I could use this same circuit board and then just put it straight into this. But I guess it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, it seems this is a common piece here. This thing is real similar. Excuse me. Okay. Some breadboard to connect all the shit. So he's plugging in the humidifier. Or the humidity detector, and then somehow connects that to the display so that the results are displayed live. And then there's power somewhere. And then it seems like the Arduino decides whether it decides to power this thing, which then I'm not really sure what this guy here is for. Okay. Yeah, I watched this yesterday. Okay. Ask AI. Let's see. Spray module. Bible. Okay. I have a USB mini spray module. A little circuit board with 2 wires connected to, yeah, alright, I'll just say that. It has a button on it and turns on when pressed if powered by USB mini. How do I turn this on and off using C++ from my computer via CLI? Or from my computer. I.e., I want to have a terminal open and use live commands like on and off, or to turn it on or off. Okay? I don't give a fuck about the water and all the other shit. We know it works. I just have to figure out how to do this now. Okay. The serial port. Oh, excuse me. God. Okay. Arduino. Okay. See if that's even true. I don't know what would it come up as? Other or something, or does it even come up as anything? We'll find out. I didn't see anything crazy just now. It's gotta be USB, no? Nothing? No? Okay, what else? Anything else? COM1 port. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Control spray module via C++. Or yeah. No. How to control a spray module. Okay. Damn, he's doing them all. Shit. Oh, that would actually be kind of cool. You just have multiple humidifier guys, and then you just choose which one you're going to trigger based on the scent. Seems pretty easy enough. Okay. Oh, excuse me. On and off. Do we have anything on here? Nothing. Nope. Okay. I just need to turn this thing on and off. That's it. No. What the fuck is this? Huh. Oh, so a button is probably power reach. A button is probably a relay. There's probably some sort of metal on the other side of a button, and soldering is just connecting two things via metal, seems like. And when the button is pressed, the two things, this one's receiving power. Two things, one receives power, one needs to get power. So this is the on, or maybe they're both the on. And the point is that power is coming here, and when you put the button down, all of them get power. Maybe these guys are the ones that receive it, and then these are the ones that need it to be on. So if these guys turn, if these guys are receiving electrons, then nothing happens. But if these guys do, we're good. So to get it from here to here, you press the button. So you press it once, and then maybe it allows it. But it's also on or off. It's not holding, it's a press. So I would have to remove this button, it looks like. Hmm. Only thing is, there's no other side of this. Unless I can split this part off? I don't know. Can I get this off? It feels like it's glued on. I don't know if it'll bust the whole thing or what. I mean, that seems... It seems like it's one layer. And he didn't start with a commercial product, so maybe that's it. Hmm. And your relay can start and stop. And then you just have to put power there and then control that via C++, but I still don't know how to do that part. Inkbird. Well, I don't know if I need all this shit. Alright, bro. Looks like he's connected to the shit that's underneath the button, which is the power. Do I have to go under though? Couldn't I just like break the button off and then go from the top? I don't know. Shown how to use it. Excuse me, but it doesn't have anything to do with actually controlling it. Oh, we can't even hear this. Excuse me.
And they're just a Bluetooth module with little pins at a whopping $4.45. And connected that to the Arduino. And let's take a look here. There's the Arduino. You can buy 5 of those nanos for 25 bucks. And the relay board costs about, I don't know, $6 or something. And there's the Bluetooth module. So I'm just powering it with a laptop here right now. And turn the phone on. This is a little Bluetooth, it's called Blue Control version 2. Ooh, lots of light there. And all it is a Bluetooth app. So then you connect. You pick HCO5.
Oh, excuse me. Fuck. Make humidifier smart. Ugh. I don't want it to be humidifier because it's always this automatic shit. Do they even call it emitter, a diffuser? Oh yeah, this is that one. I forgot. Here we go. Alright, this is how he does it. It's the exact same one too. Or just about. Same brand. This is, excuse me. No. At least a year ago. Cool. Seems recentish. KO. Bro. Oh god, the glasses. KO. Five of them? No, I don't even know what he's doing yet. Okay, so he has the diffuser, an optocoupler, which is seems like the gate way of doing it. So it's the same shit as a relay. It looks like. Hmm. Okay, so he broke the thing open. Okay, mine's a bit different, but it's all right. On, on, yep, and off. Okay, same shit here. Yep. How to emulate a button press. Yeah, makes sense. Hmm. So you could be powering the thing, and then you can power the optocoupler maybe separately. Okay, so we're powering this guy. Hmm. Just trying to see if this is the PC81C. Oh wait, I could just look that up, duh. Probably the optocoupler. So some soldering shit's going on here. Like wrapping these guys together or melting them up. I don't know. Seems like Strat could just be to have a breadboard and then to. Well, I don't know how you connect from here to there. Maybe it automatically has cords coming out, but probably not. Guess it comes blank and then maybe you have to do the soldering. I don't know. Excuse me, or I could just get a soldering kit. What does soldering even look like? Excuse me. Oh, it could be kind of cheap. Oh, $10? Really? Sheesh. Maybe cheaper. What's the cheapest? Could just be $4 maybe, but then it arrives in a year. That's a tip. Yeah, seems like $10 maybe. Ish. Okay. Well, you just put metal to metal and melt them together. Okay, so here's this little microcontroller. It's connected in certain spots here. I guess his didn't have a button, or is this upside down? It seems like this is right side up. If we're looking at it like this, similar-ish. Maybe I have to Google that one to see what's what. Or Google this one to see. Excuse me. Oh, so you're connecting to the thing via Wi-Fi, maybe? Hmm. Okay, it seems like you can connect to the thing just by connecting it to the computer, and then flash it some shit. But I need specifically C++. It seems like this is specifically with this one program that we're using. I don't know if there are other ways to connect to it, or... Is it... Bro. Oh no! Might have fucking broke it. Oh, there's no way. Oh, God. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with it for now. But... That's not... Oh, good Okay. So maybe I have to get one of these without a button? Hmm. Yep, humidity sensor, of course. Well, I at least broke it the right way, so it should be. I think it's just the plastic that was going around. It should still be okay. Guess I can test. Oh, God, I'm so stupid, dude. Wait. Alright, so I need to figure out if I need another circuit board guy instead of this to power, or, like, if I can't do it with a button, or if I should solder that thing, or really I need to figure out how I'm going to do it with C++ the easiest way. Do I need an Arduino or a microcontroller? I don't know. Can I hook into this thing? Is there like a different way that I can find it and then just get good at C++ and then control it that way? I don't know. Whatever the minimum, I guess the minimum viable product, minimum viable method, minimum, the easiest method to control that thing would be the best way. Oh, please, yo. Come on. There we go. Oh, oh, that was tough. What the heck? Okay. There's the button. And there's. Oops, wrong way. Oh. Okay. Up in there. Oh, it's the power. Then that. Power them up. Thought it's making noise. Oh. Oh shit. There you go. Okay. See if it still works. Oh, something's blowing over the fan above me. Oh wait. I'm waiting for the sponge to soak up. Okay. So while I'm waiting for that to maybe not work anymore. Maybe. I don't know. It's making noise. It seems like it's probably still working. Oh, now I'm sad. I want it to work. Come on. Did I fully break it? Fuck. I guess it's broke. Okay, that sucks. I was hoping that it would start, but so I mean I have the thing, so maybe that's fine. And the next step is actually just to get. Let's see. A like I could get one of these. $5, Jesus. $6 for one? Fuck. Okay, it's definitely broken. That sucks. Bro, what am I hearing?
And I tried to fix that by plugging it into a smart plug so that I could then tell 1 hour on or 2 hour on. And that is it, that you it's actually exactly these type of buttons inside, and you just click to make wiring on to each leg. Click to make a connection. So what I've done is I've gone inside the device by putting a hole underneath, wiring on to each leg of the two buttons and bringing the wires out here. In fact, you only need 3 wires because one for each button, and one is common across the two buttons. These two buttons is the positive lead. So if you touch the 2 of the wires together, it will simulate clicking a button. So I can click either of these buttons by connecting these 2 wires together, either orange with black or orange with yellow. That's great, but it's not really much better than clicking these buttons.
Meaning, okay, so it sounds like that's how the button stuff works. But there are... Yeah, it's busted. Damn. Let me unplug her. Or unwater it. Okay. So the button connects those two. So we could have 4 wires coming out. And we need power to get from one side to the other. Why doesn't... I mean, I guess it makes sense that there are 4 pieces, because it's easier for a circle to touch all 4 of these things. And if one of these fails, or one of these fails, or both of those fail, then there's still one. Excuse me. And maybe the button's just better that way, when it's a circular one instead of like a rectangular button that goes across 2. No jagged edges, so seems like it brings out 4 wires underneath a button. And then as long as you power this side and then touch them, then the power gets through and it's good.
One is common across the two buttons, these two buttons, and bringing the wires out here. What I've done is I've gone inside the device by drilling a hole underneath, wiring on to each leg of the two buttons and bringing the wires out here. In fact, you only need 3 wires because one for each button, and one is common across the two buttons, these two buttons, is the positive lead. So if you touch the 2 of the wires together, it will simulate clicking a button. So I can click either of these buttons by connecting these 2 wires together, either orange with black or orange with yellow. That's great, but it's not really much better than clicking these buttons. But what I've done is I've put those wires into this relay. So this is a little relay board with 2 relays on it. So on the left you have the input, 2 inputs, and on the right I've connected these 2 buttons through the wires to the relay board so I can control it. I've connected these 2 buttons through the wires to the relay board so I can control it electronically. And on the left it's got positive and negative leads, and then 2 pin leads that I've then connected to an Arduino. And I've just put them on pins 2 and 3, so then from the Arduino I can trigger the relay, and the relay will trigger clicking these buttons. So now I've turned this device into a smart device, and you'll see if I plug it in that it will switch the mode to the first mode, and then it will cycle through the lights by clicking the left button several times, well, continuously in fact. So the relay has clicked the first button to turn it on into the first mode, and now you can hear the clicking of the second button being pressed, this one, through these wires to change the colour of the light. And the clicking you can hear is the relays switching each way, so effectively on, off, clicking these buttons. So now I can use the Arduino or the computer via the Arduino to control my diffuser. And the code is very simple, you might be able to see it in the background. I'll put it in the
Oh, so the relay is so that it provides power somewhere, and then anything going on with it happens away from it rather than the Arduino, maybe? Maybe that's the point? Excuse me. Well, I guess I'm not going to use this spray module here, so I'm going to see what it looks like when I... Well, Yeah, this thing's pretty wet. Seems like it's probably kaput. I don't know how I'd get that off. I guess I'm gonna crush it maybe. Just see what's underneath. I have to buy a new one anyway. Oh, good. Shoebox fell. Oh, great. Okay. Can't do anything from the back all together, so. Oh. Well. I think it just took off the pins we needed. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, a bunch of shit came off. Wait, hold. Oh, it's good. I thought I busted a hole and I was looking the wrong spot. Feels like I'm clipping off barnacles from a damn lobster. Okay. I'm not really sure how you solder things together, but because you can't just make metal out of nothing. So I mean, do you just have two things together and then if you have metal that is wide enough between them, what happens if they're too far apart? You then have to add metal and then heat it up to connect it. It's just like mini welding. It seems like. I think I need one without a button or where I can access the bottom. Open the module's casing.
Start. Soldering is required.
Yeah, see? Because he has access on the bottom.
Accessible up. Doing away with the need for the USB connector amplifier may appear different. Simply attempt bridging the two pins of the start button with a cable to determine which pins need to be soldered together. You can also incorporate DuPont connectors into your setup, doing away with the need for the USB connector and enabling female connector. You can utilize DuPont connections, but adjusting the equipment is able to. You can purchase them all together in an affordable set. However, I would recommend soldering the cable.
Okay. Seems like I need to get another one of these, but a different one where I can see the back and solder it together. Oh, nice. $3. Here it is. Solder the button together and then learn how to power it via a relay and why I need a relay. Okay. I'll look that up in a minute while recording. I need to eat though.